ask you a few questions.
Yes.
RC.
Yes, sir.
RC Cola.
And a moon pie.
There you go. See, you got it.
Yeah, you know, it's a C.
Yeah. Where you from?
Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York.
Yes. Upstate New York, it's considered.
What's the best band you ever played with? Belladonna, I'm sure, but
Nationally, but
Yeah.
Joey, yes.
yes.
Other than that, it was just local stuff,
All right.
local bands.
Where did Joey pick you up?
I had the sign on the side of the road. I worked for food.
Knew that was
They tried to give me, tried to give me all these, protein bars. I said, no, dude, I'd rather jam you.
Yeah.
funny.
But actually, through Paul, the drummer, our drummer.
Okay. The price of oil and gas, does it affect your touring at all?
Sure.
Oh yeah, it does a lot. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
It's all the companies
Do
trying
you-
to make money for themselves. There's no shortage or anything.
Do you see any in the future no more tours? Not just for you guys, but for
No, never.
it'll keep on
Never.
going.
There's a will, there's a way for everybody.
Yeah. Until tickets are $800 a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, I start UPS on Tuesday, so probably it for me touring. That's it.
Yeah, I was just, Polly and I were just trying to get a cover band together at home, and we couldn't find a singer. I didn't play for a long time, and then Joey called Paul.
Plus, you was up at my house. They had a band together, and they're recording.
years
We were
before that,
recording
yeah.
at my house and just working out. They didn't even have a singer. And I wasn't in the band, but we were working together, trying to get some songs together. Then they found a singer, and then they kind of went away. And of course, we kind of
He went to the reunion, did the reunion tour.
yeah, right. And then we got back together somehow. Somehow, somebody brought up Paulie.
Yeah, he called me at home. He said, "Don't bother coming down tonight. The singer's supposed to come down, ain't showing up." And I was like 25 minutes away from his place where I lived, so I was like, all right. And the phone rings again. He's like, "You won't believe who called." Like, what, that kid? And I want me to come down? I got my pajamas on already and my beer. He's like, "No, Joey called." I said, "Oh, what's he up to? He wants to know what we're doing." I said, "What are we doing?" They're looking for a singer.
Well, you guys were talking about doing some cover
Yeah.
thing too, right? Remember, you guys were at.
You asked what we were doing. We said we were about to try to start this cover thing. And you were on your way to Japan. And you said, well, when I get back, why don't you, let's get together and do a couple things. So while he was gone in Japan, we could learn a bunch of music.
Yeah, it worked out cool because.
That's when I thought, I was like, well, if I'm going to go to that level, after being, playing in local bands for 20 years, trying to get there, coming out with your own CDs and trying to get labels and trying to tour, which back then was maybe you played three different venues in the same town.
Right.
Every other weekend. That was, So I finally decided, I was like, well, if I want to do it, let me try it and see if I like it. The door's open.
Right.
And I went through the door and I just closed it behind me, and this is my second year.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's good.
So that's where Never Look Back tour came from.
Right.
And everybody think, oh, why does Joey call it Never Look Back, but he's doing all Anthrax songs? It had nothing to do with Anthrax. It's just all of us just moving forward as
Right.
musicians.
You started that.
Yeah, he asked all of us to come up with some names. I came up with that name for my own personal reasons. And then it blew up on the internet. Everyone's like, "Why is he doing it?" I'm like, "Oh, he's
When
gonna
you said it, I never
be
thought of it.
pissed." I'm like, "Oh my God, they're taking it the wrong way."
I passed those along to Eric and Danny, and they both go back. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that'd be cool. Use that, and then you got to use it for
Yeah.
the record. Da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, okay, let's go with that because they needed a title for the tour.
Yeah.